Wild.
True.
Same thing, though. Super with the scope. Could still be a problem. We haven't had a chance to see too much out of Clutchrayn and Team Notorious at the moment. We find ourselves in a 2-1 map count. This Clutchrayn team, they were a surprise last season. Made a couple of roster moves here and there to kind of reinforce the team. And so far, it looks like they're at least putting together a tight series against Team Notorious.
Yeah, not an easy team to take down by any means, but Wee Man looks to have earned some streaks at some point in time throughout this map, which might very well secure some of this scrap time, unless we see a pinch from Genesis from behind. He is there for that first one. Going to give a lot of information to his team. That's a nice pinch-up play. That's going to leave Metals all alone now on the rotation over to P6.
Looking over some of the results, just to kind of speak on it, the opening hardpoint was Mercado. It was a 250-143 win for Team Notorious, but the Hotel Search was a 6-1 for Clutchrayn. Did not get a report in yet for the Hotel Control, which is the map previous, but obviously it went the way of Team Notorious. So that's just a little update as far as how this series has gone up until this point. Tight game, over towards the roofs. Wee Man going to be tested here as the reinforcements from Clutchrayn are on the way. They're on the way quickly. Metal's locking things down, and oh my goodness, locking things down. Headshot after headshot. Genesis at range. Get out of there, brother. You just don't want to deal with it, and yeah, he backs up.
Forced to reset there as Metals able to find that. Oh my, okay, we switched away, but he got like tagged 4 times before snapping on Gruz, and he found that one too. Metals maybe starting to heat up a lot. Team Notorious don't want to see a map number 5, but Gruz, important role, just trying to hit the scrap time. Not going to have a chance to do so. The slang really starting to pick up right now for Team Notorious.
How about Maple going back to, well, this is actually a new username for him, Z Maple. I feel like I need to say like in a German accent, like, oh, Z Maple. But jack off the SIGs moniker, back towards the one made famous, especially to the Modern Warfare 2019 year. My goodness. And he's good for now 20-16. Metals on a 5 behind him, and this is leading to Team Notorious growing a pretty large lead here in the mid stages of this Hotel Hardpoint.
Starting to get a bit out of control now for Clutchrayn. 57 points, still lots of time to fight over on P1, and you need to at least make sure it goes neutral. Can't allow all of it to go over to Team Notorious, not on a map like Hotel. Too difficult to try to find break after break, and well, I mean, Clutchrayn just can't really find a kill at the moment here. Allen struggling a little bit. They do get blessed with the spawns to P2, but they're going to have to lock in really a full 60 to get back in this game.
Yeah, I don't think Team Notorious fully realized that the spawns were here in the back. I think they thought that getting in towards shops and Chandelier may be good enough, but no, they would just not get here fast enough. So the hold for Clutchrayn is on. Have to have it, though. Team Notorious looking to stack up for the Chandelier push. There are 18 trophy systems for Clutchrayn inside this hard point at the moment. So this cruise missile will not do too much of anything. Does allow an opportunity for Team Notorious to wrap around the back, though. So multi-pronged attack on the way. Genesis now good for the first 2. Metals dealt with. 3 for 1 the exchange. Eric the only one to survive, and he's backside spot.
There we go. Good moment there for Genesis. 25 now for him. Gonna overlap his streak. Well, that's what you needed. You needed Clutchrayn to really come alive here with some kills, and more importantly, the hard point time. But will they get all of it, Eric? Oh, it snaps on Maple there. I mean, it's some clean shots. Yet no aim assist with it, but we'll be able to at least pull back on the trigger, allow everyone to move through, and that is still a great time here for Team Notorious to get them over 200 points.
Yeah, really solid effort for the squad on that break attempt. Clutchrayn seeing a lot of success from Genesis at 26 and 15. But he's not a part of this initially. Long wrap from Team Notorious, but there we go. Now Genesis anchoring up in another 2-piece for him, allowing Clutchrayn a chance to open up kitchen. But again, they need to hold this, and they need to hold it now.
Got to be perfect here. Genesis, just slow down this push a little bit. If you can find 1 to 2 kills just like that, play your life now. And the support's there from Twiz. I like this. So far, so good. People going to try to break into the front, but not going to have any assistance while doing so. Now a little bit delayed will be Team Notorious on this next team hit, and they're still trying to battle through the ARs in the back.
Yeah, tough battles for sure. But ultimately, Clutchrayn locked down this first break. Chance for Team Notorious to eventually win the spawns out. Clutchrayn blocked, spawning inside a restaurant. Metals predicts the correct corner, just down to Cruise inside, and this back and forth pinch shot kill feed. Wee Man, last one left is Twiz, but no, big win from him. And that leads to the full scrap time going their way. Clutchrayn are right back in this game, and look at the rotation. They've got 3 members here already ready to fight for bar.
They're winning battles already, too. Metal's going to drop. Eric was the one that made the swift rotation first, so he's going to play at the very back, but the stuns and nades will now, of course, give them that information needed. have to play your life here if you're Eric, or at least come away with a kill or two. You'd love to have this back spawn if you're able to get it, but the hill's going neutral here for now.
Genesis tries to thread the needle, but the problem is Metals. Huge gunfight win through mid-front desk. Leaves Twiz by himself. Nothing there. And now Team Notorious. Look at the spread on the map. Are you kidding me? Cruz does get a pick, though. Backside lobby. That will allow Clutchrayn to spawn into the back. Key win also in bedroom. God, how the heck did Metals just spawn in Spa? Spawned right alongside Eric Boom. And that kind of dwindles this break attempt from Clutchrayn a little bit too much, maybe.
It gets a little bit chaotic here. Clutchrayn not going to be able to get the huge amount of time that they were really looking for, especially on that fast track rotation. We'll slow them down a tad bit. Kills, though, at least clean, as well as scrap time going their way. We've seen comebacks before on Hotel, and they're moving their way into the restaurant. Eric's going to drop one more player. Cruz finds two. Maple will fall as well, and Clutchrayn, they're slowly but surely bringing this one back.
Dude, all the action across EU today has been unreal. Restaurant opens. First 10 seconds good for Clutchrayn. The kills even better. Wee Man tries for the snap. Denied. 210 to 227. Team Notorious all spawning from the shop side. Eric Boom looking for a pinch, but Twiz in front. Creates a little bit of space. Good read onto Eric Boom, but the kill comes out. It's double for Eric. He does get traded. Team Notorious looking for the break attempt, but Genesis and Nile lock it down. Tie game visions.
Oh, tie game into a lead change now for Clutchrayn, but Team Notorious have to get themselves in, have to try to contest just a little bit of this time, and they are just being completely cut down one after another. One more play through the backside alongside Metals will be enough to extend this one more hill, but they can't win off of it. Team Notorious need to find swift kills now.
It's a foot race. It's an absolute foot race to see who can get to the back first, and keep your eye on Maple. He's the only one not a part of this play for Team Notorious. Wee Man's just holding Clutchrayn in the back, so now Maple's on site. There is a trophy, but it's not with him. Oh, the trophy's not in a position to help. Genesis gets a double. Hardpoint goes neutral. Clutchrayn with the numbers get on. 240 to 239. Wee Man from the front has to move and has to move quickly. Maple's trying to get there with them. Contest is in. Wee Man shuts down one off the regen. Does not quite take down Nile. It's a teammate from Metals. And as he gets put to rest, Eric Boom cannot get up to contest. And Clutchrayn, from the grips of being down, also send us to a map 5.
I mean, there was like a point in time during that map where it literally looked like it was over. There was like 8 or 9 consecutive kills in a row. We were going back into the second set of hills, and it was just all P1 time going over to Team Notorious, but they lose track of the spawns. Clutchrayn, 3 of their members spawn at P2, and that's when they finally get themselves into a position where they can hold. Unbelievable comeback for them, and finding that kill there from Genesis in the back was also insane, but Alan, the action just keeps rolling.
Just let me breathe, brother, please. Denza, lots of damage, forces Rencor into a team kill situation. Sukri now the last one left, 1v2 situation, wins the first. And waits for the kill versus Denza! Oh, but the problem is he couldn't hop on for the defuse, not enough time remaining. Hell of an effort, but ultimately Affiliate Esports up 4-1 here in the middle of this hotel search.
It's like the script flipped a little bit there from that Mercado S&D. And well, I mean, you mentioned it right, Alan. You said it. Like, this is a map that this Affiliate Esports roster is very familiar with, and not only familiar with, but also very good at. And together, they have not disappointed here so far. It hasn't been one individual. It's been all of them collectively coming out with some dubs. And now, I mean, this is a round that you're obviously going to have to find success in here for the Atlas Lions. Yako, slow start of things, stuns out through mid. Looks to be an A play. See if they go very quickly and try to go for a bomb plant.
Looking like it. Super contested at mid, but holds his ground. Denza thought about it, but thought the better of taking that challenge. Yako gets across. I don't think anyone saw him. You've got Mythics, he's only watching for this play at the moment, but the rest of his teammates have made their way through mid, so it's aggression on both sides all of a sudden. Rencor, Yako, first 2 kills. Furious, left alone, doubles up. Yako with a Vaznav at range. Possible, but no. Help is on the way. Help is on the way, dear!
Well, they get there. They get there for a round. It was a little bit scary, though, for a second. I mean, you know, there's so many moments that happen during this game where you think, like, if there was red dots on the minimap, like Furious stats for Yako, he turns up, he finds those 2 kills like he did through the back desk, and like, he resets for a 1v1 potentially. But the change, of course, in Modern Warfare 2, doesn't really give you that luxury. Have to rely purely on comms. It doesn't turn fast enough there to find the third. A good attempt, however, a great round for the Atlas Lions to make sure they are still in this, but need to now put together a second.
Little 2-2 split here for Affiliate Esports. Looking to kind of make noise across the map, but look at Atlas Lions. All 4 members playing in through mid, leaning B, stuns. Furious should be traded out here, or at least taken out, but no. Long wrap from Yako. How about that? Plus Super watching the mid cross. They know they've got Furious trapped. That is just one of those blind counter rounds that executes perfectly for Atlas Lions. Denza last left with the bomb 1v4.
All 4 players on the other side of the map, so Denza's not going to find anyone. Shouldn't find anyone. And Renker with the arrow, make sure he doesn't. So how about it? I said they needed to find a couple rounds, and so far they've been able to deliver very swift rounds. You said it, hard counter right through mid. I love that wrap around there from Yako. Great usage of the dead silence, and then they just completely concede this side of the map, knowing that's where the bomb was. Play the numbers right. They come out with it. 4-3 now the tally.
Yeah, really nicely done. That's one of those rounds that like makes you really think about, okay, what just happened? If you're feeling like you thought you were the one being proactive, creating noise all across. But Atlas Lions, as mentioned, just kind of throw a heavy stack at Rugs, works out. Great isolation, great timings. Now, a little quick hit once again over towards A. Nades the contest over towards the middle of the map. No one home, though, for the defense. They're all down low, and Super may be baited into trying to hit ladder. Thinks the better of it. Bomb not being planted as of yet, but just as it starts to. Mythics gets the first. Trade is out. What does Furious want to do at this position? He's the only one that can contest here.
Has the dead silence. Love to make a play, but Denza gets a read on Sukari. Able to find him, and now he's going to back all the way up here. That's going to put a lot of pressure on the remaining 2 members on the Atlas Lions. They got some time to work with, but I feel like the key is really trying to deal with Furious down low.
Yeah.
Just to open up a little bit more of this site so you can look for a plan on A.
The thing is, they don't know that Furious is there necessarily. The whole focus for Atlas Lions is largely based off the information that you know someone's playing off your flank. At least you think someone's playing off your flank. That's not the case, and as Furious finally gets a chance to make a move, oh boy, he almost doubles down. Super survives at 2 HP. Still has to collect the bomb, though. That's the problem. And he's looking for another kill. Stun will land. Not a lot of time here. It will not be enough to collect the bomb and get the plant. So he's going to have to play for the kills. And the problem is Denza is on the opposite side of the map, and Lucifer is also just kind of holding that back fence line, allowing the kill to come out, and Affiliate Esports get to series point.
They do. Back at a really Furious, right? Plays his life down low. And
yeah.
That's just the key position. Like, not only is he just kind of bobbing and weaving through that little front bottom bedroom area in that doorway, just kind of checking the bomb, but repositions and just reads it perfectly. He almost puts it away there with a double onto Super with a little 180 turn. Not going to happen. And Super, he's going to bring out the scope here for us. You've seen how lethal he can be with it. Would love to see a pick or two here if you're an Atlas Lions fan. But have to stop this plant, and I have to imagine Affiliate Esports, they don't want anything to do with B. Might be looking to bring it right over to A.
Yeah, after that last round, I don't blame him. Thing is, you've got a triple stack here defensively, including Super, I think, is sniping backside luggage, but Furious, dead silence, play around the back, does get red. Alarm bell should be ringing.
Bombs?
What? Did no one... Yako got the first shots from across the map, but nobody turned. And Furious may have just won the series with that, and sure does. Oh, the one misstep in the entire series from Atlas Lions comes at a critical moment. And what was a dramatic set of 5 maps ultimately goes the way of Affiliate 6-3.
Oh, I mean, that one's just gotta leave you a little bit puzzled right at the end of it. It's shots that even connect onto Furious. You have to be screaming that instance. He's flanking, and maybe they just don't know where he's flanking from.